safety, aimed mainly at you young kids. The guns we use are real. During the Civil War, they killed a lot of people. We're shooting blanks. Now I'm going to show you what a blank gun, or one of our blanks we shoot each other with, will do to a pop can. This is just how dangerous this stuff is that we do. So I don't want anybody here to try and copy anything you see us do. Sir? Ready? Fire in the hole! Now, that was a blank. Normally we shred these cans. I've seen them rip from it too. Now, all you young kids, leave the guns alone. If you see a gun in your house or in your park or wherever, leave the gun alone. Go get an adult. Go get your parent or an police officer, whoever. But leave the guns alone. I can't stress it enough. We've had professional training in what we do, and yet we still get hurt. So please, leave the guns alone. Bob?
As he said, we still get hurt. Luckily, not very often. Chris?
I don't have a voice like these guys, so I'm going to use the microphone and speak. Yeah, everyone hear me okay? Well, welcome everyone to Lexington. My name is Chris, and I'm with the Tourism Board here in Lexington, Missouri. And we want to thank all of you for coming out and spending your morning with us or afternoon. We do have a couple things else going on today. There's a tour after this if you'd like to go on to it. It's only a $5 charge. It gives you a tour of the city. It gives you a lot more history besides just the Archie thing that's going on today. That's going to get you tickets up at the Tourism Bureau, 1110 Main Street. Yeah, you can get them right there, get a wristband. We got some pretty special tour guides that's going to take you around as well. We have the mayor as one, and then we also have the Chip Lane was the other one going to do it for us. So, and every spot you go to, you'll actually have someone else talking about those areas. So it should be a pretty good time. I really want to thank Elliott Scouts for coming out here and doing what they do for us. It's not easy to get all these reenactors on at one time, so I really do appreciate everything you guys do. And I hope you guys have a wonderful time doing it. That's all I'm going to have for right now. Oh, one last thing. In July 23rd, we have Porks and Peaches going on in Lexington. We don't want you guys to come out and check that out. Come out to our porches, have some peach stuff, and listen to some great music. So I'm going to pass this off to Bob, and he's going to give me a rundown of the story, and we're going to get this thing started.
Thank you, Chris. Can everybody hear me? I'm not used to talking with a microphone. Surely I don't need one. At home I've got a lot of horses. When I call horse in for feed, all the neighbors for miles around know it. I grew up calling hogs and cattle, so I guess that's how I developed my vocal cords. But I'm Bob Green. I'm captain of Elliott Scouts Company B. That's our mounted company. And I'm also, we've got a dual, how do I want to say it? The Elliott Scouts also Crook River Posse. Bob Tackett up here did the demonstration. I began Crook River Posse earlier this year. And a lot of us have dual membership with Elliott Scouts and the Crook River Posse. Crook River Posse is the one that provided the saloon and such as that. So we're happy to be here today, and I hope you enjoy this as much as we do. You know, back when I was in school, when you talk about an event, to cover an event is who, what, where, who, what, when, where, why, and how. So that's kind of what I'm going to touch on today. Some of them have kidded me this at 11 o'clock. By the time I got talking, it'd be noon. But I'm trying to cut it shorter than that. Who? Well, we're talking about Archie Clement. He was born in North Carolina in 1846, came to Missouri with his folks as a toddler. Was living in Cass County, Missouri at the beginning of the war. He was called Little Archie because he's only about 5 feet tall, weighed about 130. He rose to notoriety in 1864 as a lieutenant of William Bloody Bill Anderson. Following Anderson's death on October 27th, 1864 at the Battle of Albany, down southwest of Richmond, or just north of Warwick, Clement took command of that unit. He did not surrender at war's end. Also, when he served under Bloody Bill Anderson, he was known as Anderson's executioner. The Federals sometimes call him Anderson's scalper. You know, he, like a lot of men that we found out since, you hear about PTSD and also our veterans suffer from. I'm sure a lot of the young men that served in the war suffered from it too, from all they went through. Some of them became pretty hardcore. And Archie Clement definitely was one of them. After the war ended, on February 13th, 1866, he and a group of men carried out the first daylight peacetime armed bank robbery in U.S. history when they held up the Clay County Savings Association in Liberty, Missouri. And then October 30th of 1866, they robbed the Alexander Mitchell and Company right here in Lexington, which we did that a year or two ago up on Main Street. So that basically is who was Archie Clement. What happened? What are we doing today? He was ambushed and killed by the state militia. They really wanted Archie bad. During the election of 1866, he and his bushwhackers actually rode into Lexington, interfered with the election somewhat. Through intimidation, the Republicans lost every office they ran for that year here in Lexington and Lafayette County. So the Federals, or the state militia, the governor, everybody wanted Archie out of the way. When was December 13th, 1866. That's when what we're doing today, that's when that actually took place. Locations right here on Franklin Street. And why did they want Archie out of the way? Well, I mentioned the election day of 1866. When Clement led a group of 100 former bushwhackers into Lexington and intimidated the voters. After that, Governor Thomas C. Fletcher dispatched a platoon of state militia led by Major Bacon Montgomery. They were down around Sedea. They came up here to control Archie Clement and his band. Now, Major Montgomery will not be here with us today. He was actually in Lexington, was not actually on site when Archie was killed. How? Clement withdrew when the militia showed up a few days ago, but returned on December 13th to Lexington. Montgomery allowed Archie and his men into town, and there was a law back then that all menfolk were to enroll in the state militia. So Archie brought his men in and enrolled them in the state militia. We figured he thought that was just a joke. The bushwhackers then rode out of town, but Archie and a young man named Hickland returned to the hotel bar, which is represented right here. Once they returned, Montgomery dispatched a few men to apprehend Clement. Clement drew his revolvers and a gunfight ensued. Despite having sustained a gunshot wound to the chest, Archie managed to make it outside and onto his horse. Clement rode up the street in an effort to escape, only to be shot off his horse by the militia. Just some closing thoughts and I'll be done. Archie Clement carried 12 revolvers that day, emptying 11 of them. He was wounded in the chest at the bar, which probably resulted in his poor shooting, because there were no militiamen killed or injured during the fight. He had 33 to 34 wounds, of which 20-some were to the body. And when he died, and after he got shot off his horse, one hand and arm was out of commission due to gunshots. He was trying to cock his 12th revolver with his teeth, according to history. I thank you folks for coming. We'll get started now with our reenactment. Thank you.
One last thing real quick, guys. You have to remember, this is going to be a moving reenactment. So while things are going to start off here, it's going to end at the other end of the street. So don't feel bad if you got to shift that way. It's all right. Watch everything.
Oh, they were definitely. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Balloon down here?